Alright, so if I ask you, who do you think of when I say anime protagonist? I think most people would say Goku, Naruto, and Luffy. You know, those upbeat, always happy, funny main characters. But I think a name that doesn't strike people as much as it should is Ichigo Kurosaki. Now, I think the main reason that people don't understand the beauty of Ichigo's character is that his personality doesn't appeal to many people at first glance. And I say this because, you know, Naruto, Luffy, and Goku, they all are an upbeat personality and they all want to become the strongest. You know, Goku wants to be the strongest in the universe. Naruto wants to be the Hokage. Luffy wants to be the Pirate King. These are all dreams that each of those individuals have had ever since they were little. And when I watch Ichigo and just watch how mature he is and see how he really shows us that he is coping in certain aspects of his life. Like, he's just not always happy like some of these other main characters. And that just makes him so relatable to me. Because in my case, I love empathetic characters and characters who are just very humanistic and relatable, like Usopp from One Piece. And just watching Ichigo, man, like, it's been motivating me so much in my life. I think I've been in the gym like twice as much, bro, ever since I started Bleach. And something about just watching Ichigo go through all these struggles, and sometimes he's not able to protect what he truly wants to protect, and the lengths that he'll go to try and protect the people he's trying to protect. Man, it hits different for me because in my life, this is a little personal to me if you've seen my other video, but you know, in my life, there's been a lot of negative things, okay? Especially regarding like my family, my parents. There's just been a lot of struggle there, to be honest. I'll be real with y'all. And you know, I might seem like this happy dude on the internet, but you know, when it gets to reality, it honestly just makes me feel like I just want to escape. And you know, that's why I go to the gym so much now, because Ichigo, he's not just a main character, man. He's kind of a teacher for me. He kind of shows me what I should strive to be like. Because even if people don't love you and you're not on good terms with your family, you know, he shows you that you just gotta ignore what everyone says and you have to have your goal in mind. Ichigo, he will not divert from his purpose, man. He knows what he has to do and he goes by that. And it's just so inspiring to me, especially knowing that I can kind of use what he's doing and I can do it in real life. It may sound corny, but I'm just telling y'all. And a great aspect about Ichigo's character that I really loved was that not all of it was so demanding. And what I mean by that is that, you know, his character is just not thrown into your face. You don't just know everything about the guy at first glance, because he's so mature. Sometimes you don't know what he's thinking, you know, especially when his mom died and he was just such a happy child back then. He was always smiling whenever he'd see his mom. He was such an upbeat character back then. But then he died, and him going through that kind of character growth and development of blaming himself and then, you know, finding out it was Grand Fisher, but he still blamed himself. It just shows that Ichigo is just a character that he doesn't show everything to you right away. You kind of have to be more mature yourself, and you have to understand and kind of just see what is going on in him. And I honestly think, you know, that's another reason I really love and relate with Ichigo. It's because, like, I don't know how to describe it, but when you see Naruto and Luffy, you get inspired by them, of course. Like, they're obviously, their entire personality is just spreading joy. Obviously, Luffy being Nika, he's literally, his power is spreading joy, bro. And Ichigo, he just shows you that you don't have to be such a stand-up personality and just try to give people joy in order for you to be a good person. What I've learned from watching him is that you can show more through your actions than being outwardly like, laughing and being outwardly inspiring. And this might sound a little weird, but basically what I'm trying to say is that, you don't have to be Naruto and Luffy in order to be inspiring. In fact, I find Ichigo more inspiring than Naruto and Luffy just because of the fact that he's so mature and his goal is protect. That's literally why I just love him so much. And Ichigo, he's also shown to, show moments of despair and, moments of fear. And this really resonates with me because not everyone is always gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be the biggest bad at today. I'm never gonna be scared, right? And I think people really just misunderstand his character sometimes. Like, it really just kind of annoys me when people be like, oh, I don't like Ichigo. He's not like Naruto and Luffy. He's not just their personality. Why does he have to be? Like, let's be realistic now. Let's say you're 15 years old, right? You get jumped by a hollow. You don't even know what that monster is. And it just starts attacking you and, it starts groping your family, bro. And then 2 seconds later, you get stabbed by a Soul Reaper who you just met today and you just found out today that they existed. And then she transfers your powers to you and now you're a Soul Reaper. And you have a big ass sword. All of that in itself is crazy enough. But then you get to the point where Ichigo is going to this other world called the Soul Society, and he's never known that this has existed. And he has to fight monsters that are 300 plus years old, and fucking Kenpachi Zaraki, who his passion is killing and fighting. And this man literally nerfs himself to make fights more fun for him. And you're just 15. And you have to fight monsters like him. And Byakuya, who has a million of fucking blades that just cut right through you. No big deal, right? Oh, and then also, by the way, you have an inner hollow that's trying to destroy you from the inside. That's just another thing. So why should Ichigo be so happy and be like Naruto and Luffy when all this is going on in his life? I don't know. It just makes more sense, bro. And, like, if I was in that position, I would probably be fucking scared of my life all the time. Like, damn, bro, I'm fighting Kenpachi. Like, chill. And then everything that Ichigo has going on with, his inner world, Zangetsu, is really cool, man. Because, Zangetsu, he is his own person. And, he has his own name. This is what Ichigo learned during his battle with Kenpachi. He's like, man, my sword, Zangetsu, he has his own name. He's his own person. And I need to learn how to use him and how to master his power using his guidance better. And then it's so unique compared to other, anime MCs. Like Naruto, of course, he has Kurama, but it's more about the power aspect and learning Kurama as a character with Naruto. And, like Sukuna with Yuji, like those are also different cases of, the demon inside kind of thing. But what's so interesting with Zangetsu is that, the hollow part of Ichigo is also collaborating with Zangetsu, because we saw, again, when he was in his battle with Kenpachi, Hollow Ichigo said something very interesting. He was like, keep training him well, Zangetsu, because all that power is going to be mine someday. So this inner world not only is developing, White Ichigo and Zangetsu, but it's also giving us so many questions and so much stuff we still need to learn. And it's building up to so many things. It's almost like we're learning about his inner world, and we're also learning about Ichigo as a character himself. So just that whole thing about him and Zangetsu and, Hollow Ichigo, I just found that so philosophically, just posing so many questions to me. And I could honestly it's one of those topics which I could just lay back and I could honestly just dream and craft theories and theories and theories about while I just lay back. But yeah, man, overall, I think I've said enough to what's got to be said about Ichigo. And what's crazy is that I literally am at the point in the story where I just started the Arrancar arc, or the Arrancar saga. And yeah, there's like, I'm not even halfway done with the show yet. And this is what I have to say about Ichigo. That's crazy, bro. He's already probably my favorite anime main character in all anime, bro. Like, I said it, bro. Like, just everything, bro. His impact on me. And if you've seen my other video, bro, I recommend you check that out, because it explains a lot of why why I have so many like personal aspects to Bleach, and why that just really hit my heart, bro. So yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the video. And yeah, this is just what I thought about Ichigo as a character, man. And yeah, please subscribe, bro. I'm trying to grow this community. I really appreciate everyone who comments, man. You know, it means the world to me, bro, whenever I see comment on my video. And just thank you so much, bro. See ya.